Hello everyone and welcome to the Grand Theft Auto 3 speedrun tutorial. This is a tutorial to teach you how to speedrun Grand Theft Auto 3 any percent on the definitive edition. It doesn't matter what platform you play on, whether you're playing on PC or console, it's all pretty much going to be the same. So the first thing you want to do is start a new game and start the time right after you start the new game. It'll put you on this bridge here with 8 ball. You'll get in the car and you will start driving down this way. You'll turn left right here, cut through if you can. One of the things you're going to want to learn to do is despawn traffic. You can do that by flicking the camera away. I usually flick it to the right to despawn traffic. You're going to want to follow this route over here. You're heading to the pink marker. You can always follow the GPS route on the mini-map if you want. Sometimes it'll be faster just to do it your own way if we're cutting through alleys or like a grassy area or something. It'll be better than the GPS route. But you end up here at Eddie's and you're going to go inside and change. You'll come back out and you'll head around the corner to the red light district where you're going to start actually playing the missions and stuff. So if you never thought of speedrunning before, this may be a good opportunity to just give it a try. This is a fairly short speedrun. This is any percent. You're just doing the missions that you need to do to beat the storyline. So you'll bypass a lot of unnecessary missions while doing this and just kind of get through it as quickly and as efficiently as possible. There's not going to be a lot of glitches or any kind of major tricks in this. It's just straight up gameplay pretty much. So anybody can do it. Anybody can speedrun. You don't have to challenge for the world record or challenge against anybody. You just got to be better than you were last time. You just keep getting better. You keep trying. You keep learning. So what you want to do here is get back in the car that you drove up with. You're going to turn this way. You don't have to hit that lady. If you want to run people over, so be it. Do whatever you want. You're going to cut through right here. Either side of that pole you can drive on. You're going to pull up to Misty. Once she starts to open the door, you can pull off. She's not going to fall down or anything. Turn around, head back to where you came from. Early on in the game here, we're looking for a pistol. If you see a mob guy or a police officer, you can run him over. I try not to do it when Misty's in the car, just because she'll get out and then it'll take her a while to get back in. So whenever you get over here, pull into the marker. You can try to jump out with her if you hit Y. Sometimes you'll be able to do it. I think on Definitive Edition it doesn't really work because the marker kind of stops you dead in your tracks. But after you get mission passed, run back into the marker here for Don't Spank Ma Bitch Up, and then you're going to get back in the car, turn around. You don't need to pick up the bat there. It's unnecessary. You're heading back the same direction here that you went to pick up Misty, but you're not going to turn at this road. You're going to turn on this second road here. This will be a common path that you'll take, a common route that you'll take to the docks down here for any mission that you may need to go to. So right here, this opening in the wall is where you're going to turn in. There's going to be people standing here. You want to run over the guy with the blue marker over his head. Sometimes if you hit 2 people at the same time, the car will blow up. That's a weird glitch in the Definitive Edition, so I typically try to just hit that guy without hitting the ladies that are standing there. But then once he's dead, jump in this stallion and you're going to head back towards where you came from originally. We're going to go to the Pay and Spray, which is down the street, but you'll see we're going back the way we came, down through here. You can try to despawn traffic if you want. You got to kind of do it ahead of time so that they have a chance to despawn. Here you can see I'm getting the pistol by killing a mob guy. You'll want to do that at some point before Chunky Lee Chong. You can kill a mob guy, you can kill a cop. If you kill a cop, you'll get a star, and you'll have to deal with that. But however you do it, just get a pistol from somewhere. You don't have to get it right now. You can get it later. There'll be plenty of chances to get it, so you don't have to go out of your way looking for one. But anyway, follow this route to the Pay and Spray, and then you're going to follow this way back out towards the garage that we're going to park this in over here. It doesn't matter if you damage it or anything. They're not going to make you go back to the Pay and Spray. So just turn right here across from the hospital where you picked up Misty. Drive into the marker, drive in here, and then jump out. That'll get you as far as you can whenever it stops Claude from running, so you just get a little bit of extra momentum this way. So now we're going to run over to the police station here, and you're going to get a cop car. It may be locked, it may be unlocked. If it's locked, you're going to run over here to this other one and try to get it. It's just RNG, just random number generator, whether it is there locked or unlocked. So both of mine are locked, as you can see here. So I'll just get in a car and head back to the thing. I'll try to get a cop car again eventually. The reason we're getting a cop car is because there's a shotgun inside, so you want to get that shotgun because we'll use it on a mission coming up. So right there is the best time. If you can't get it there, just get it whenever you see it. Anytime you see a cop car, you can just jump in and get it. Obviously, don't get busted. So next mission is here, drive Misty For Me, back where you started the other mission. And normally to be in a cop car if it was unlocked. Otherwise, just get in whatever car that you did get and head down this street here. You're going to turn right into this opening in the wall. And you're going to try to point to the left here. That's the direction you're heading out anyway. Beep the horn. Misty will run out and jump in the car. She walks slow at first, but now she runs faster. And then you're going to head down through an alley over here on the way to Joey's to drop her off and start the next mission. So cut through here, kind of like we did earlier, but then you want to drive through this alley here. You don't have to. You can take whatever route you want, but this is going to be the fastest way. And there's a Bribe Star pickup there if you need it, if you have the cops on you at any point. Cut across here. Watch out. These bushes can flip your car. You got to be careful. Cars in this game can be damaged pretty easily, so just be prepared for that. Your car may catch on fire. This marker doesn't stop you. You got to stop yourself. So after this, Claude will get out automatically, and you're going to walk into the marker outside of here to start the next mission, which is Mike Lip's Last Lunch. An issue that you may have is the marker doesn't start right away when you walk into it. The mission doesn't start when you walk into the marker. You can try to punch, you can try to just run around. It's just kind of random whether it starts or not. Jump in whatever car you want here. You might have the police car, or you can grab anything. The car I had was kind of slow, so I figured I'd just take the taxi here, or the cabbie. And we're going to cut through here. There's a lot of trees right here, so watch out. I try to stick to this wall to get through here. But you're going to cut to this road, and you're going to drive up and take this right once you get to the main road here underneath the train tracks. And then right at the top of the hill here, we're going to grab this car. So park right here is where I usually like to park. Get in here. You don't want to damage this car. Try not to damage this car. There's a lot of mob guys walking here that you can get a pistol from if you need it after this mission. And sometimes you might encounter a cop or a cop car. I'm not sure where I'm going to get the shotgun from here, but obviously we'll get it soon. So here, there is a faster way you can jump down by the mansion, but that's risky because, like I said, you don't want to damage this car. So the normal route will just be what the GPS shows right around here. And you're going to get a bomb fitted into this car. Just pull in. It'll do its thing, and then you'll back out. Make sure not to hit anything. I usually try to back out this way into this grassy area and then turn around and straighten out and follow the dirt road around. Back to the normal streets, and then we're going to take the same route back up to Marco's Bistro, where we're going to leave the car in the same place that we stole it from. So if this is complicated, just take your time trying to learn all these strats. Right now it's really simple. As the game goes on, it may get a little more complex, but like I said, there's not going to be any major glitches or any kind of crazy tricks you got to do to be able to speedrun this game. So park it right here, arm the bomb, and then just jump in another car and pull off, and then that will trigger the cutscene. And you can't skip this, you got to watch it. But after you get out of here, like I said, if you need a pistol, you can look for a mob guy. If you need a cop car, hopefully we'll find one on the street. You can jump in and get the shotgun. The pistol is what you need first. That's coming up on the next mission. So anyway, guy blows up here. You get 10 grand. You're in your car. You're ready to drive off. So here's a cop car. I can go ahead and jump in. I'll just jump right there. I guess the cop got out, so I didn't even have to worry about getting busted. I guess he got out to try to get me. So that was an easy cop car to get here. We'll head back down. You can take any path you want. If you turn that first road back there, you're gonna have to cut through the little forest that's there, which may cause you some problems if you get lost in there. So come back over here, start the next mission. Farewell, Chunky Lee Chong. So we got the cop car again. That's for the shotgun that we'll use on the mission after this. Doesn't matter what car you take at this point, you already have the shotgun. So you're going to drive over here, cut across, go through these bushes. Be careful not to flip the car. Pull right here under this Rockstar sign. Just drive up right to the barriers right here. Stand there, don't go any further. Aim at Chunky Lee Chong in the white shirt right there and shoot him up. He'll start to run away, so make sure you're aiming at him and you shoot him up, and before he gets away you'll be able to kill him. But if he does get away, he's going to run around the corner and you're going to have to chase him before he gets in his car. So anyway, as long as you shoot him, just empty your clip into him, he'll die and you'll be fine, and you can just jump back in your car and head over here to start van heist. We're going to take the cop car over here, and what we're going to do is figure out where the van goes. Sometimes it goes this direction, sometimes it goes north on that road right there. So you're going to want to pull in front of it. Don't hit it. Be careful not to hit this, and you're going to put it about right here in front of the van, and then you're going to shoot your cop car with the shotgun until it blows up. So what you're doing that for is to damage this van enough that the guys get out. That way you don't have to chase it down and keep hitting it and take forever. This is a quicker way to just get them out right away. If it's too close, the van will catch on fire and it'll be mission failed. If it's too far, it won't damage it enough, and you'll have to chase them down and hit them until they get out. But once you kind of do this mission a few times, you'll realize where you want to kind of have the cop car and just shoot it with the shotgun. Make sure you're not too close, or else you'll get damaged, or you might fall down and a cop will bust you. So just keep those things in mind. But anyway, once you blow the car up and you damage the van, you'll be able to get in it and you'll drive it over here. You can take whatever path you want. I cut through the forest, or sometimes I just go around. But be careful not to drive it into anything and still catch on fire here, because it is damaged. Pull it in here, and you can stop pretty much almost right inside there. Get out of the vehicle and then jump out. And you're going to head over here and get in this Kuruma and back up and drive back over towards Joey. So this next mission, you are going to leave in Tony's car, so you can just pull up wherever you want and just get right in the marker. It doesn't matter if this car is going to despawn or what's going to happen, because you'll be driving this car instead. And you got to be careful, no fancy crap, or else Tony will yell at you, and you don't want that. You want to impress him. And whenever you pull out of here, once you are able to control the car, turn right. You're going to turn right. You can't skip any of that, he just says it. So turn right here. Go over the same path that we went on Chunky Lee Chong, and we're going to head to the outside road here. So just turn down here, bypass that Rockstar sign that you stopped at before. Go to the end, and then turn right, and you're going to pull up in this marker. It can be weird make sure you try to pull in directly in the center and stop. I don't think he'll stop you, so he can get out and do his thing. You have to watch this cutscene here. So they're going to talk some shit, and then he's going to come running back because he wasn't ready for what was going down in there, and he's going to jump back in the car, and we're going to take him to his place. You can follow the GPS route if you want, but I think it's not very good. Yeah, I wouldn't turn right here. Just go straight and just go to this road right here. You see these two signs here. It says Fish Factory on the wall there. You'll figure out where you want to go. This is the main road right here. You'll turn right here, and then you're going to take not this left, but you're going to take this one. You see me despawning traffic here. You'll want to do that, especially if it's a straight road right like that. You can just keep despawning it as it spawns in front of you to make sure you get here fast enough. So follow this route here and jump out. As soon as you pull in the marker, you can just spam Y to jump out, and you'll just be ready to start the next mission. It's not imperative that you do this, but it's a nice little way to gain an extra couple seconds or something. So he'll talk some shit, he'll walk inside, and now you go start the mission here. And again, it's one of those markers that's weird and can get kind of funky. Alright, so you're going to get back in the car that you drove here with, and we're going to go to ammunition to buy a gun and shoot up the 3 vans that are driving around here. So turn right down this alley. This will be your shortcut to ammunition. It's right here. You can just get out of the car there and run inside and just run through. I just run through both guns, and then I wait to make sure I have enough ammo. You don't have to do this. You might have enough ammo with what you have, but I just wait till it respawns and grab another one. That way I know I have enough in case things get crazy out here. Whenever you're starting out, you want to do that. The safer strats you use, the better it's going to be for your overall runs. As you get better, then you can start to lose some of the safety strats and just gain time wherever you can. Okay, so I'm looking for the vans here. I chose to get this one first because I was heading this direction. I'm gonna, you know, drive by, shoot them here. Once they catch on fire, just drive off. And be careful not to be too close or to get them to blow up near you. They will blow up your car. So just drive by, shoot them. Once you see the fire, you're good. You can head off. It's random where they end up, so you got to just find them on the map and shoot them up. I usually try to get, if anybody's over in this area, I try to get them first and save this one for last. We're going, I think we're going back to Tony's here after this mission. The splits are kind of off one here. If you're playing on PC, you'll have an auto splitter if you use Live Split. I'll leave a link in the description to download Live Split and splits for this game and everything. If you're playing on console, you might not even use that timer, and you might just have a list of missions to remind you where to go. After each one completes. So after we blow that one, we are heading back to Tony's. We're going to do the pickup now, which the pickup has been very difficult on Definitive Edition compared to the original. So be prepared to possibly have to do it again. So there is a checkpoint system in the Definitive Edition, but it's just to restart the mission. It doesn't actually give you a checkpoint within the mission. So you go back to Tony's, you start the mission, you get back in the same car that you came in, unless if it's too beat up, you can switch. But this is the Mafia Sentinel's a good car, but you'll see them around. You can grab another one, you can grab whatever you want. Obviously, you want to try to grab a fast car if you can, anytime you're looking for one in this game. So head down here to this marker. You'll see the marker is kind of down the alley here. What I like to do is pull down this street and turn the car to face this direction, so it'll be our getaway vehicle once we're done here. Run down this alley and pick up this briefcase. Once you pick up this briefcase, you don't have to jump like that. That's just one way to do it. You'll have to figure this mission out, like how you want to kill these guys. But what you have to do now is kill these guys. And some of them have guns, some of them have bats, and they will take you down pretty quick if you give them a chance. So it's tough to survive here if you don't kill them in the right manner, as you can see. So here we are, checkpoint. Like I said, we'll start from the beginning of the mission, and we'll try it again, and we'll try it in a different way. So sometimes you can jump onto that ledge, turn around, let them come to you, shoot everybody. That may work for some people. It doesn't really work for me. I don't typically use that. I've been trying to find a better way to do this mission since the Definitive Edition came out, because my old way of doing things doesn't work as well now. But you should still have some shotgun ammo, so you can use that if you want. They're going to come from every direction here, so just be prepared for that. Some guys have guns, some guys have bats. There's going to be a guy that stays out in the truck, and he's usually the last guy I kill. So, okay, here we are again. We're going to grab this. This is the way I normally do this, but I'll show you the issue with this way of doing it. So I grab it. Once I take control of Claude, I run down this alley, shoot this guy. He has the gun. Shoot him up. Run down here and turn around. These guys are much faster to get up to you, but you can shoot them all. They'll all run after you. Shoot that guy. He has a gun. Then come back down here, turn down the alley, run back towards the truck, and you can try to push it out of the way. Once you get through, then you can just kill this guy. One of the problems with doing it the way I just did it is sometimes when you jump down that alley to kill that first guy, there's people on the street that start shooting you up. Just random enemies that aren't part of this mission. So you have to be careful of that. So you can figure it out. Do it however you want. It can be a tough mission for sure. Now on the way back, instead of going straight back, I'm going to go pick up some things. You can do this before this mission if armor will help you, because there is armor over here. But you drive past Tony's and just straight halfway up this hill. Drive around over here. You'll see this heart. and you can just pull. I usually just pull the car up right here, fall down into the armor right there. Then you're going to pick up this gun as well. This can be done later to save time, but this is the safest place to do it right now. Pick up the heart here. That way you fill up your health after the pickup, and you have the armor that you picked up, and you got that gun. Jump in this sentinel that's always here, and drive it back down to Tony's and run in the marker to finish the pickup. All right, so we're going to go right back in here to start the next mission. Same thing with the marker. Just go around until it starts. Salvatore's called a meeting. You're going to drive back down to Joey's place here. So jump in that car. You can grab the Kuruma that's parked here too, or any car really. It doesn't matter at this point. Whatever you have that's the fastest, or whatever you like to drive. Just get it and head down this direction. So you can turn right there to avoid the trees here, or you can just cut across this area. Again, a lot of trees you got to watch out for. Riding against that wall will make it so you don't get lost in the forest. Turn down here, park anywhere, because you're going to be in a limo once you come out of this marker. You're going to turn right out of here, and we're going to head towards Luigi's, which is the first place we were starting missions from. I cut across here, same path for Chunky Lee Chong, and then cut through this alley right here where there's a bribe star. You can't pick any of these guys up. You have to pick up 2 guys. If you have a wanted level, you're going to need to get rid of it before they'll get in. So try not to run over people, but you can pick up that bribe star if you need it. And then turn right here and park in the marker. He's going to get in the back, so pull forward and then sound the horn. Sexy. All right, and you're going to turn right down here, and then you're going to cut through this alleyway on the side of ammunition that we came down before. Pedestrians can slow you down, or the stairs can slow you down. So if that happens, just back up and try it again. If you think that this is going to happen to you too often, you can go around if you want, but this is the best route to get through here, usually. And then you're going to pull up, and he's going to get in the passenger side. You want the passenger side to him, sound the horn. So after he gets in, trucks are going to come and try to drive into you. So one's going to come from the road that you're kind of facing here. So your best bet is to kind of drive right towards this wall and then try to get on the inside of him between the wall and the truck. Not that truck, this one right here. He was late because there were trucks there. So your best bet is to just try to get away from them, and you're going up this hill right here. So this is the road that was to your right, one after you picked up Tony. You can sometimes get a boost from them. They can push you from behind. Doesn't matter too much if you don't. As long as the limo doesn't get damaged too much, just drive through those 2 trucks. Drive right into the driveway of the mansion here and pull in the garage. That'll be the end of the mission.
You did good back there, kid. Real good.
After that, you can just run into the marker here that's in front of the mansion, or just run into the mansion to start the next mission.
Need to talk business, so you're gonna look after my...
Now we're back in the limo. We're going to drive Maria down to this first marker. Here you can just focus on despawning traffic and making sure you don't crash too much, getting there as fast as possible. It's just, you just follow this road around and go straight down. And once you get to the end of the road, you're going to go over the grass here slowly. If you go too fast, you could flip it or end up in the water. Go across here, and you're going to pull into this marker right here so that you can talk to this guy. There's no way to skip this cutscene on Definitive Edition, so they'll just stand there and talk, and you just have to wait.
Some spank?
Hey, Chico. Nah, just the usual.
Here you go, lady. Hey, maybe you should check out the warehouse party at the east end of Atlantic Keys.
Thanks, Chico. See you around.
Gracias. And enjoy. That's good stuff.
All right, once she gets back in, you're going to drive straight through here, get back on the main road, cut across, and this road you're just going to follow around down here to this warehouse. And once we get there, you kind of are just worried about getting set up for once she comes out. So you're dropping her off at this warehouse, and you're going to wait for her to come out, and then that's when stuff is going to get crazy. Go down here to this lower road and just pull up straight into the marker so she can get out.
All right, Butter, you wait here and look after the car, right?
Once she gets out, we're going to turn to the left here, and we're going to rub the limo up against this corner so that the door comes off. Just go back and forth until it comes off. It usually comes off pretty easy in the definitive edition. And then you're going to back up and kind of point towards those guys in this area right here. And we're just waiting for the cops to show up. And then we're going to have to pick her up and take her home. So,
4-5 to all units. This is narcotics rate of key.
you want to pay attention to what's happening here at the warehouse. So count the people that come out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can run over the 8th guy, but after the 8th guy, she comes out. That's all you're waiting on. So you can pull up to be ready for her. After the 8th guy, you can run him over to make sure you're right in the area. And then since you had the door knocked off, she'll jump in. She won't have to open it. You can take off as fast as possible. You will have 2 stars here on your way back. So just be careful of the cops and follow this route around. Turn here, you're going to have to go uphill. So if cops start hitting you, it's going to be a struggle to get up this hill. But if you have good speed, you'll be fine to go around here. And then you're going to go right back to the mansion. Be careful coming in and out of the mansion here. Once you get used to it, you'll realize if you're too far to the right, you're going to fall down kind of like a hill right there and end up in the water. So just try to stick to the driveway to make sure that doesn't happen.
You know, I enjoyed myself for the first time in a long while. And you know, you treated me really good with respect and everything. I better go. I'll see you around.
So the cops followed us here. You can hear them, but it's no big deal. Your wanted level goes away after the mission. Run back into the mansion to start the next one. This is cutting the grass. So you're going to run down here. These cars will always be here. You'll want to jump in them anytime you're leaving here usually, or if you had one that pulled up to the little barriers, that'll be fine. So jump in this car and you're going to turn right out of here, and then you're going to pull up to this cab that's right here, basically across the street from the mansion. Jump in the cab and turn right down this closest road. Take it all the way down. You're going to pull up and you're going to be the taxi driver here, and you're going to take this guy where he needs to go. If you don't do this, he'll get in a different cab and you have to follow him, and it's very slow, so this is going to save you time. If you feel like you're fast enough, you can go grab that armor and that gun that we grabbed earlier on the way here. But if you aren't fast enough and he gets in that car, you're just going to end up losing more time than if you just got it where we got it before. So just pull up right here where I'm sitting and wait for this guy. You'll see him come around the corner. Curly Bob is his name. Try not to be too far on the sidewalk. He might not get in. If your cab is too damaged, he might not get in. You don't have to keep it spotless, but just make sure it's not about to catch on fire or something. So he'll jump in, and you just take off. It doesn't matter how fast you go or anything. We're heading back down to the docks where one of our first missions took place. You'll turn right here on the 2nd Street. And then you're going to turn left into the place where there's an opening in the wall right here to the Portland docks. Drive down here and then turn right, drop him off. So once you take control of the taxi again, don't drive directly towards him to the right here. Go straight like I'm doing and then turn right to a wide turn there and run him over. If you turn too soon, he may be able to shoot you, and you don't want that. So just make that wide turn to run him over, and you should be fine. Once that's done, mission passed, you'll drive back this direction, back towards Tony's. And whenever you get there, you can try to swing around and point the cab the direction that you came from. If not, it's no big deal. And just jump the wall here. Once you start this mission, there's going to be 2 guys with you that they don't have to come with you. You can leave them behind. So just run back to your cab or grab any car if you need to. If they do come with you, that's fine too. It doesn't matter. So we're going to head back down this way. You can see there's 3 green squares on the map. We're going to get this furthest south one first. Head across here, stick close to that wall. And then cut through here. You'll see a little path right there. And you can go through the trees around here. This may get tough to remember, this route. Once you do it a few times, you'll remember it. We're going to go around this wall here, up this hill, and just park when you get to the top. Pull out your AK, and then come over here and shoot the guy with the blue arrow. Make sure you're not too low. If you are, the wall's going to block the shots. If you're too far away, you won't be able to hit him. So just make sure you're in the right spot there. Kill him. Get back in your car. Head this direction. You're going to turn left right here near this diner, and then you're going to park here because you can't drive any further. You want to kill the guy with the arrow here, so you're going to do the same thing. Just shoot him up. Once the arrow disappears, you know you got the guy. There's always 2 guys with the guys you have to kill. Those guys don't matter. If you kill them, cool. If you don't, doesn't matter. So here I like to just turn and drive the taxi in here and run the guy over. His little friend slowed me down, so we got to keep trying. Once you run him over, it's fine. You can stop and shoot him like we shot the other guys if you prefer to do that. Up to you, personal preference. Now we're going to head back to Tony's again. Here you can park the car straight here. Straight facing this way. That's the direction we're going after we start this mission.
Okay, I've had enough of this shit.
All right, drive straight down here. We're going to pick up a garbage truck. You can turn right here at the grass, and you can jump over this fence. Sometimes you can knock it down with your car. Otherwise, you can just run up the hill a little and jump over it and run over to the garbage truck here. You don't want to damage this too much on the drive to your destination because, as you can see, there's a damage meter there and a timer. So just try not to bang it into stuff. Just be careful. It's a little bit of damage is fine. Just make sure you don't cause too much damage driving over here. Despawning traffic should help with that once you get up over this hill. But here you can see there's a bunch of cars. You just got to be careful. A little bit of damage is okay. That's the great thing about these games. It's a ton of randomness. Next time you play this, there might not be a bunch of cars right there. So that's what makes this fun, playing it over and over again. You get a different experience each time. You're trying to better your time. You're learning the game. Hopefully you're having fun. This is a fun game. Don't get too stuck into how fast your time is or any of that stuff. Again, be careful around that forest. It may be worth it to just go down to the second road, then cut across here so you don't have to deal with those trees, because that is a bit dangerous. So the same path we took before to kill that guy that was over here, we're going to the same place. This time we're going in through the front gate. We're not going to drive around the back. So you'll just follow this dirt road right here up to the gate. It will open for you since you're driving this trash truck. Whenever you come in here, I like to try to hit the front of this truck to back it up a little bit. So you can do that and then run these guys over, pull into the marker, arm the bomb, jump out, and run into that truck that you bumped back. If you do all this stuff well, then when you turn here and go quickly towards this gate, it can open during this cutscene. If not, then you'll just have to wait an extra couple seconds for it to open afterwards, like I did here. So you're going to drive out of that gate, and now we're going to head up to the mansion. Which this van, it's not like you need to bail out of this and grab a different vehicle. This van is actually pretty quick, or this truck, whatever you want to call it. So just take whatever path you want here to get back up the hill towards the mansion. Pull in here again. Be careful with the sides of the driveway here. It can flip you, or it can send you down to the beach down there. Pull up wherever. Run inside. Start the mission. This is Bomb to Base Act 1. You have to start here. So basically just a cutscene. After you come out of here, you're gonna run down to one of the Mafia Sentinels here. This one, if you drive it straight ahead and then turn right around this tree that you see me drive around here, and you go straight off the cliff. Try to keep it on its wheels. If it flips, that's okay. There's a van you can take here, but you'd rather have the Sentinel. That'll take some practice to make sure you don't flip it. Walk into this marker. Once you walk into this marker, don't drive off. Be careful. Walk into it again. You have to make sure you walk into it again. And then 8-Ball will be with you. Wait for 8-Ball to get in the car. If you need to get a van, it's up around here and to the left. If you flipped your car. But we're turning right here and we're heading through this tunnel. There'll be some people here. You can just run them over. It's no big deal. Then when you get to the end of the tunnel, you're going to turn left through here. And then you're going to want to get close to the wall where the opening in the fence is. Follow this around here to the docks. There's a number of different ways to do this. Pull into this marker here. If you find yourself having trouble on this mission, I'm going to tell you what to do. Once he goes inside, you're going to go pick him an adrenaline pill. That's going to make everything slow down so you have time to shoot these guys, because that's what we're about to do, is just shoot everybody on the ship. So you can plant a bomb, which it can be hard. If you're playing just on controller, it can be hard to shoot all these guys in time. So what we're going to do is turn here and pull up to these stairs. If you need the adrenaline pill, it's straight ahead inside those trailers down there. If not, if you think you can do it, just run up here and start sniping. I usually start with these guys. This guy will run directly towards you after you snipe that guy on the left. Shoot those barrels, and then you're going to move to the right and start shooting everybody you see here on the ship. They'll be walking around. They will start shooting at 8-Ball once he runs up there. He starts running as soon as you fire the first shot, so you want to kind of be quick with this. That's why I said if you need that adrenaline pill, you want to run over there and get it. After you shoot everybody, just kind of scan the area and make sure you did get everybody, because if you leave somebody alive, they'll kill him and you'll fail the mission. But as long as you were able to shoot everybody, you should be good. Get in the car and get ready to drive off. We're just waiting for him to plant the bomb. There'll be a cutscene, and then it'll be mission passed after that. Alright, so that was Bomb to Base Act 2. Now we're going back up to the mansion for last request. We're almost done with Portland. So you can see how short this game is. That, you know, within 40 minutes we can be done with the first island, you know, and move on to the second island. So head back up to the mansion here. If you want an even shorter run to do, you can always just do Portland and go through killing Sal, or just go through the end of this mission and time that. But this run isn't all that long as a full run, so you should be able to do the whole thing. But if not, yeah, just Portland would be a good starting spot. So start the mission, get back in your car. You're gonna head this direction here. So you can see there's a marker on the map and there's a GPS route there. We're gonna go towards that marker, but don't go to it. It's a car bomb. It'll kill you if you get in it. That pager is telling you don't go there. meet me at the docks or whatever. It's from Maria, so you can see now we have a pink marker that's down here, which our GPS takes us to. You want to go close enough to that so it triggers the pager. So if you follow the route that I took there, you should be fine. Again, don't get in that car, you will die. So go here to this marker.
Listen, Salvatore thinks...
Okay, so here's Maria and Azuka, and you're going to take this boat, and you're going to go across here. And once you get close enough, you'll see a marker, and you just want to drive directly into that marker, or steer the boat into that marker. You don't have to slow down or anything. It'll be right here in this area. And that's it. Doesn't matter what happens with the boat. Alright, so mission passed. Now you're going to run up here and start the next mission in front of the stairs here. Again, the issue with the markers, you'll have to deal with it. All right, you want to pay attention to the text on the screen here. It'll tell you when Sal is leaving. We're going to kill Sal. We're going back to Portland to kill him. This says he'll be leaving at 22:30. So there's a Banshee to the left here. If you want to grab that, you can. If not, you can take the Stinger. We'll drive up this hill here, and then we're going to turn left on the street. And we're going to go into the ammunition, pick up weapons. Be a lot more weapons here at this ammunition than the last one, but still you just want to run through all of them. Jump back in your car here, and we're gonna head to Portland. We're gonna take the bridge, turn left here, go to where this road kind of ends right here, turn left again. This will take you across the bridge. You can despawn traffic. As you travel across it, you got to make sure it's far enough in front of you that it will despawn. If it's too close, it won't. So just keep that in mind. Again, he's not leaving until 22:30, so we have time. You don't have to rush here. You're not going to miss it. Well, you likely won't miss it unless you're really messing around. So turn left at the end of the bridge. This is over here at Luigi's Club, where we were taking missions at the start of the game. Trying to knock the door off there. It's going to be in your best interest to knock that door off, so if you drive against a wall, it will usually come off. If not, try to make sure it stays open. Alright, so back in here. Back in, just like you see here. And keep the car facing that way. We're going to use it to drive over Sal when he runs down that alley. So at 22:30, this door is going to open, and guys are going to come out of here. If you can, try to headshot them all. You used to be able to just shoot them in the torso and they'd go down, but in the definitive edition that doesn't happen, so you're probably going to have to reload. They have shotguns. They might shoot back, and they may knock you down. If so, do your best to get up and shoot them. Your goal here is to kill them all, and then it'll say Salvatore is leaving the club or something like that on the bottom of the screen. Once it says that, you got to run back to your car and then just drive out. He'll be running down that alley, like I said, and you'll drive out and run him over, and it'll be mission passed. Just keep an eye on the time in the top right of the screen up there. All right, 22:30 is when he's leaving, so at 22:30 that door is going to open, so you can start aiming and be ready to shoot everybody. Once it opens, you can start shooting. They'll be in a line here. Again, he'll have to reload. All right, Sal is now leaving Luigi's. Get in the car, drive forward, run him over. Mission passed, no problem. So now we'll head back to the bridge that we got here on and go back to Staunton. So if you're still watching this, then I hope you've learned a lot so far. I hope you'll continue watching to the end. I hope you'll have fun speedrunning. It can be frustrating at first, just keep that in mind. It takes a while to learn all the strats. You want to learn your route through the missions, all your routes from, on the map, from mission to mission. and, you know, all the strats for each mission. And it will take some time to memorize all this stuff. You can use notes or whatever you need. If you have live split, which is the timer, you can follow along the missions that way. So turn down this road past the ammunition. You can jump down here if you want to get the Banshee. It's over here to the right. I like the Banshee. Some people like the Stinger. It's up to you what you want to do. We're going to head back to Azuka's, which is just over here. And there's a health pickup on the other side right here, close to where I parked. If you go in there by the pool, you'll see it if you need health. Your health refills at the start of every mission in the Definitive Edition, so you shouldn't need it for any reason. But if you do, it's there. All right, so start the mission under surveillance. We're going to drive out here. Going to drive straight across through this little area, and then we're going to turn right slightly, and then you can see those blue arrows over there. We're going to snipe those guys from here. So you can jump on the car if you want. If you don't have to, if you don't need to, you don't have to. You can snipe them as long as you're not close enough to that wall that it blocks your shots. You should be fine. Jumping on the car makes it easier though. So you snipe both of those guys. Then you're going to head straight down this road, and you're going to turn slightly right here. Oh, you'll turn right and then you'll turn left onto this straight road. You'll take this path a lot, so remember it. There's a few different ways you can kill these guys. You have grenades. You can pull up and throw grenades at the van. Or you can just pull a drive-by, which is what I like to do. Just pull up and shoot the van, and they'll jump out. And then you can shoot the driver, and then shoot that guy that gets out the back, and then drive through here. Be careful. That can flip your car. There is a Bribe Star pickup there if you need it. But once you drive through that little stairway, go straight across to Kenji's Casino, and pull up and park the car right here next to this, and then run over here and stand next to this pillar or whatever this is. And you're going to start with this guy here, the second guy up, and you're going to shoot kind of through the glass there. And then you'll go down, shoot that guy, shoot him. The hitboxes are a bit weird here. Just make sure you're shooting anywhere on their body. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be a headshot. Just follow that path that I kind of shot them there. It'll be easiest for you. And as soon as that's done, you want to run across here and pick up the guns they drop. You want these guns. You'll need them. If you're too slow, you'll miss out on it. There is a pickup, an M4 pickup, if you want to look that up in Staunton, and you can get it. It'll make your next mission a lot easier. If not, you know, it's not a big deal. You'll have to do this mission casually if you don't have this gun, because no other gun is going to work. So after we're done there, we'll drive down that straight road, and we'll jump down here and drive back over to Azuka's. Just park the car wherever. You can turn around and face it out if you want. Start the mission. This is going to be right here. You'll run down to the docks, and we're going to get as close as we can without falling in the water, and you're going to shoot them with the M4. If you do this mission casually, just follow what the game tells you to do. Get in that boat, chase them, shoot them up, make sure they blow up before you leave. But what we're going to do here is we're going to go stand next to this this thing right here. Try not to fall in the water. It will put you back on land if it needs to. But falling in the water will fail the mission because they'll take off. So don't do that. Don't do what I did there, okay? That was a mistake. I needed to show you what not to do, okay? So now we're going to show you what you should do. So go down there, go to the same spot. This time, don't fall in the water, okay? Stand next to that little round thing and pull out your M4 and aim it at them. If you're playing on PC, if you right-click to aim, it's going to be all over the place. But if you just kind of focus Claude in that area, even if you're playing on controller, if you just kind of look in that area and then start shooting without aiming, you should be able to control it. Once he starts shooting, you'll have that thing on the screen. Okay. Just be careful around water. Claude does not like water. If something like this were to happen, just load the autosave, and you'll end up right where you were. So just in case you ever die right after a mission, load the autosave. Autosave is going to get you out of a lot of jams when you're learning to speedrun, or if you've been speedrunning for many years and you just suck like me. So anyway, head back up here. Again, watch out for water. I cannot stress that enough. Okay, so now Payday For Ray. You'll want to get in your car. If your Banshee's still here, great. If you failed twice, then you'll want to get another car. You can go get the Banshee, or you can just jump in the Stinger. Stinger's good enough. Head back up this road here, and then turn left right here, and we're going to head. You can see the marker on the mini-map. We're just going to answer payphones. You can see everything starting to fall apart for me here, but you just got to persevere, okay? Things go bad, you just keep going, all right? You just regroup and pick up where you left off. No big deal. Fails can happen. This game, the Definitive Edition, is pretty forgiving, as you can tell. In the original version, had I fallen in the water there, it would have been bad news. I would have lost my weapons, and I would have been at the hospital. I would have lost a ton of time. But here, you can make mistakes, and it's okay. So feel free to make mistakes and just keep going. Don't give up. Don't give up, and don't reset every time a mistake happens. Just focus on finishing runs, learning, and getting better. And then once you're a mega pro, then you can reset every time a mistake happens. But until then, just keep going until you finish. Just keep going. Don't stop till you get enough, okay? So anyway, we're answering the phones. You answer that phone, and then you're going to head down here. And you can despawn traffic. This is really just driving at this point. Go through here. And once we answer this phone call, you can see the bridge is blocked up here, but we're going to just cut down. So we're going to go straight after this. So here's a place where you don't want to follow the GPS because it will be slower. This will be much faster to just go through the grass. So straight through here and then turn right. There is a health pickup there if you need it for any reason. You're not really taking damage on this mission though. Go through here, despawn traffic. If you don't mind flicking that camera nonstop, then just do it every time you need it. Sometimes it can be hard on the eyes, especially if you're streaming and other people are watching. They might not want to see that. So here you are at the next payphone. Claude has no voice yet. He constantly answers payphones. So just answer that one, jump back in your car. You are on a mission timer here. You can see underneath the weapon your timer. If things go bad, it can be close, or it used to be close. It looks like they might have given you more time now on this version of the game. So you should be fine. You can take either side of the park here. Because the payphone that we're going to is right at the end of the park up here, and then the last marker is in the park. So when you get up here, just spin around and face the park, and get ready to pull off. Go into the toilet block in the park. So you're just going to drive straight across here. You can get into the park right here, Belleville Park. Be careful. There's a lot of trees that are solid that you'll hit and stop. There's a lot of hills that can flip you. So just be careful here. Pull up here next to the toilet block in the park and run down into the marker. So that's it. That's it for this mission. The next mission you're starting is right here. So you'll just move to the side and you should start it right back up. Again, the mission markers are weird. So just do what you can to get it to start. If you go into that door there, it's going to just put you in the bathroom. It won't start the mission, so it's not like how the mansion works. So you got to kind of just hang around in that marker. Get in the car, head this direction out of the park. Go down this road, turn left here. You'll see this parking garage on the right. You're going to turn right down the alley right here. And then turn left, and you can just pull your car up over here. We're going to throw a grenade through the window, this window that they're showing us. If you have rockets for whatever reason, you can shoot a rocket in there. But anyway, when you're throwing the grenade, you want to run up to this kind of hill right here you can see, and then just face it and just do a full throw, and it should go in. You may miss. That's okay. Just try again. Run back, pull out your M4, shoot this car up. And that's it. If you don't have the M4, you can use a grenade there, or you can just chase him and drive by him, but using that big gun is usually going to be your best bet if you have it. So that's mission pass. We're going to head back to the park now. Just pull in here. Again, watch out for trees and hills, and sometimes there'll be pedestrians. You could get a wanted star if you run them over, so be careful. start the mission here. Back to your car, you can see the marker on the map where we're going, so you're going to want to get out of the park. You can jump here, you can go out a normal way. If you want a faster car, there's usually nice cars on this road. It wouldn't be that much faster, but if your car's beat up or something, for whatever reason, be on the lookout for a Cheetah, Infernus, Banshee, Stinger, or something right there. And then you're going to head this direction. I usually like to go behind those signs there. Lots of traffic here, so you're going to shoot right across here. Try to stay to the right of these trees just slightly, and you can hit the marker if you take the right angle, and you don't have to drive around and come back. Sometimes you'll flip the car. As long as you get into that marker, you should be fine. You'll talk to Phil here, and then we're going to go get on top of the shipping containers over here. So if you need armor, it's between the shipping containers there. You should be fine. I like to save it for after. So jump on this box, jump on the next box, and then jump onto this concrete thing here. Try not to jump over it. It's very easy to jump over it. You're kind of on a time crunch here, so this will take some practice. Jump onto that container and then jump across to this rocket launcher. Grab the rocket launcher, and you'll see that first truck. You shoot them. That second truck will come. Then turn here. You'll see 2 green markers on the map. I usually like to wait till they run up, then shoot the boxes. That'll kill them. And then back to the trucks for the last truck. Get the armor. Go talk to Phil. You can jump towards the weapons here because you're going to be picking up some. I know a lot happened right there in a short amount of time. You can go back and watch it and try to see the pattern of who you need to kill and when they're going to show up and all that stuff. Once you practice a few times, you'll know what's going on and where you want to shoot and everything. So once the mission passes, we're going to buy a rocket launcher here. I like to get 2 to use them on a mission later in the game. If you're low on money, you may want to skip that as a good way to save your money. You should be fine. If you ever die or anything, you have checkpoints and autosave, so it's not like you're going to lose money to the hospital or something, or having to buy a bunch of weapons and ammunition. You should be fine on money. By the end of this game, you need $500,000 for the last mission. That's the only thing we're worried about with money. But again, it shouldn't be an issue. So we're heading back to the park now. Evidence stash, you are going to want to get a fast car that's not too damaged here because you're going to use it to bump another car. So as you come back this direction, if you see a fast car, go ahead and take it. If not, start the mission and then you can find a car. So a lot of RNG here about where the truck goes and kind of what happens with traffic. But you're going to bump into a truck a bunch of times to get it to drop evidence. You have to bump into it and then pick up the evidence and then hit it again for the next evidence to drop. You can't just hit it, pick up. So it has to be hit, pick up, hit, pick up. You'll see what I'm saying when we get over here. So get you a nice fast car that's in good condition. Head towards the marker on the map. You can see right here, he seems to be underneath us. So there is a road that goes down underneath us. You'll see as you go over here, you'll turn here, and then you can head that direction. So if you think you're where he should be and you don't see him, that means he's underneath you here. But like I said, it's totally random where he goes. So just be prepared to chase after him. Look for him. He should have a marker above his truck. Yeah, a blue marker above his truck here. So you just want to bump into him. He'll drop the evidence. You pick it up. Then you want to bump into him again. If you can try to like spin him out, kind of use the pit maneuver here, like that, that'll give you a better shot at hitting him, picking him up, and not letting him get too far down the road so you can hit him again. But sometimes that may not work. You may not have room to do that, or you may not hit him hard enough. So do what works for you. Obviously, your goal here is to try to get all the evidence as fast as possible. You will get 2 stars after you hit him the first time. So be prepared for that. You're getting 6 evidence packages here. Once you have the 6th one, you're gonna destroy your car. So you can destroy it here and mission pass, or you can drive to the next mission, destroy it there, mission pass, and then you start the next mission. That's what I like to do. So we're heading to Donald Love's place. Well, I destroyed the car before I got it. So destroying the car is what passes the mission. So if you see a fast car near you, destroy yours, take the fast car, or just drive to Donald Love's. Sometimes the end of the mission will be very close to the start of the next mission, so that will work in your favor. But here it's not. So, and I ended up with a minivan. So not ideal, but that's what happens. It's just random. So head to the D on the map. You're going to the south part of the island here. Alright, so it's going to be right here. You're going to take quite a few missions here, so get used to this place. If you drive up too close to the marker, your car will despawn, so you can kind of leave it just a bit of ways from it. And then start the mission.
I think there's a sale at the mall.
There's usually fast cars around. They might not be right here, but up and down this road, you'll find them. It's not super necessary to grab one here because we're going to switch cars during this mission. But as you can see, there's no marker on the map, so you may be confused about what to do. You need to get a Colombian cartel cruiser, a gang car. The truck that is always going to be blue, and it has kind of like gray bars on the back. They spawn on the street down here near the construction site, but there's a fixed spawn in the construction site. So if you don't see one right away here, just go into the construction site and get this one. The only issue is this can be locked sometimes. So if you see one on the street, try to grab it. But there are guys that are shooting you on the street, which can be bad. Be careful with that too. But if it's unlocked, this is the easiest one. Once you get in it, then you have a marker on the map to go to. And there's going to be a gate there. It will only open if you're in this car. That's why we need it. So what I like to do is pull up, let it open, pull in just slightly, just enough, and then get out and shoot everybody. These guys can be dangerous, so be careful. You can kind of slowly work your way in and shoot them. The next mission, you're going to need a cartel cruiser again. So you're going to leave in this. But there's other ones here if for whatever reason yours gets damaged. So it's no big deal to worry about the one you came in. Alright, so in these garages, we're looking for this guy, Donald Love's guy. Shooting the rocket in the middle will kill the enemies right here. So as you can see, there's an enemy, and our guy is not in there, but he's dead because of the rocket. He is in this one. Sometimes you'll have to check all four of these to get this guy. And then you're going to want to run to your car and jump in and take off. Like I said, there's other cartel cruisers there. You need to go back in a cartel cruiser because we'll use it for the next mission, so you don't have to find another one. But, yeah, he'll be in one of those garages, and they'll be guarded by people. You don't have to shoot that rocket in the middle like I did. That's just a quick way to kind of kill both guys and not kill the guy we're looking for. You can go up to the garage and let it open, but just be prepared that the guy in the front is going to shoot at you, and you need to shoot him first. So, however you want to do it, just check the garages, find the guy, get back in your car, and drive back to Donald Love's place down here. The marker will be on the street, so we'll just pull in the marker, let him out, cutscene will play, and then we'll run into the next mission marker. Okay, so get back in your cartel cruiser here, and you're going to head down to the parking garage near where we killed, where we threw the grenade into the window earlier. You should have rockets from Arm Shortage after the mission where we bought them. Like I said earlier, you can buy 2 because we'll use them in a later mission. If you just buy 1, it's enough for this mission. So you're going to head down here and pull into the parking garage. Sometimes you may have seen people do this with a sniper here at the bottom. That's a possibility. You can learn that to do it faster. But this is an easy way and a fast way to beat this mission. So you're going up 2 levels here. You're going to pull down here towards the end. The third light from the left here, you're going to shoot on both sides of it. So shoot 1 on the left side of the light, shoot 1 on the right side of the light. That should kill Kenji. He's up above. So you see Kenji is fender meat. Once you see that, you know you can leave. As you come down here, you should look for a fast car. Here's a Banshee. Just bail out of your cartel cruiser, jump in the Banshee, and leave. You're going to go back toward Donald Love here. And once you get... You have 3 stars here, but they're going to go away once you get down here. So there you go, mission passed. If you leave in the cartel cruiser, it won't pass the mission until you get out of it in this area. So hopefully you'll find a fast car in the parking garage and you can leave in that. If not, you can drive the cartel cruiser out into that area, get out and find a fast car, and then take off and head down to Donald Love's place here. Again, you can drive up here, not too close because it'll despawn. Alright, so now we need to go get in a boat. But we have time. We have 2 minutes. You can see the timer here before we need to do anything. And we're going to be fast enough to stop at ammunition and pick up some more weapons. So head down here if you know where the ammunition is. You're basically heading there. It's towards Azuka's. It's going to be this road here. You see the gun on the map. That'll tell you where to go. Just run through them all again when you go inside.
I don't need to send the ID. You look trustworthy.
Now we're going to drive straight, and we're going to jump down again like we did before. If your car is beat up, you can switch cars here. You can grab the other Banshee that spawns here. If your car's fine, then just pull over in this area. You do want a fresh car here because you're going to have to get by the police, and they may mess you up and damage your car. So park it there, just like I did. It's going to be easy to get away quickly there. Then you're going to come down to this boat, the faster boat here, and just stand next to it and hit the enter vehicle button, and it'll put you in there. No reason to risk jumping into it. You could miss it and end up in the water and die, as we saw earlier. So you'll get in the boat. You're going to head out this direction. You can see we have 30 seconds left, but here's the plane. This plane is going to drop packages, and we're going to just drive over them in our boat. So I like to wait right here. You can see I'm kind of facing the rocks. I'm next to like a little dock to my right here. And we're just going to let the plane come around and start dropping packages, and we'll pick them up. This can be tricky to maneuver the boat in the right direction to get them. You don't have to be perfect here, but you do want to make sure you're doing it in a good amount of time and not take forever. So watch the plane. It'll drop the package. You just drive right over it. Every package you pick up, you'll get a star. You can see at the bottom we need 6 packages. We have 3. We'll just keep following them here. Once you get the 6th package, you're going to turn left and head right to that dock right here. And you're going to have to get out of the boat. So be careful here again. I like to jump, make sure I'm facing the right way. If you touch the water close enough to the dock, it will just put you on there. So don't panic and hit the controls because you may end up back in the water. Just make sure you're on land safely before you head off. Jump in your car here. Take off. Turn left here like you're going towards that Banshee, but just go through this area. and then turn, go through these, through the opening in the wall here, follow this all the way around. Once you get over here, you'll see there's really only one way to go. You're going to get to the grass here. Slow down. If you go too fast, you'll fall in the water. Slow down as you go up there. Follow this around behind here. Head up the hill here. You'll be near Kenji's Casino. You're going to follow this here. The reason we take this route is because you have 4 stars and you don't want to deal with a lot of cops. You can go the normal way home from Azuka's or the normal way to Donald Love's from Azuka's and be okay, but this will make it a bit safer. You won't have to deal with cops down in that area that we went through. But you just drive back to Donald Love's, walk into the marker, and it's mission passed. Then you're going to walk back into the marker again for Grand Theft Aero, which will open up the third and final island in this game, Shoreside Vale. So that's where we're heading. If you're fast enough, you can beat the bridge. There's a bridge that lifts up to let ships through and boats through, all that stuff, but I mean, we never see them go through, but that's the reason it lifts up. If you're fast enough getting in your car after the start of the mission and heading down here, you can beat the first bridge cycle, but don't stress over doing that. You can hear it ding, and that means it's gonna lift up soon. We definitely didn't make it in time. As you can see, the bridge is lifting here. As you get to this point, you'll have to wait. Sometimes there'll be faster cars here. You can switch cars if you want to. If not, you can just wait for the bridge. You want your car to be in decent shape here because you are going to run over some people and you are going to get shot up here. All right, so just follow this road around. We're going to turn left right here to go into the airport. You'll see that sumo sign. You'll go past it. You're going down through here. There'll be a gate that you'll drive through. All right, and you want to go to the front of these hangars. And as you start to turn in here, you want to kill this first guy that is on the left side of this plane. This guy right here, be sure to kill him. He has an M4, he'll blow your car up. The rest of these guys have AKs or micro SMGs, so they're not too dangerous. But you can pick up his gun if you want it, and then you're going to get in the dodo. You don't have to get in the dodo here. Flying the dodo is tough, so I'm going to fly it this one time to show you how it works, and then just drive the rest of the time. So if you're comfortable flying the dodo, do it. If not, just drive back. So you're going to pull up to that van, get out, and then once you see that van, you'll get in. So when you're in the dodo, turn here. You're going to face this direction, and as you're driving forward, push forward on the left stick. Push down. And the nose is going to be into the ground. You're holding it, you're holding it, you're holding it, and then you let go as you get close to that gate there. And as it lifts off, you're going to just tap forward as you fly. Just tap forward. You can do double taps, tap, tap, and that's going to help you lift the plane up. Do not pull back on the stick like you would in a normal plane, and make sure you're in the gas the entire time here. Pulling back on the stick will just lift you up, and it's going to drop you down, so just keep tapping forward to maintain your altitude. There's better guides to learn how to fly the dodo online. You can look those up if you need more instruction. Here I'm going to fly it directly into this thing. If you fly it directly in, you can jump out and just run in the marker here. It's pretty easy. If you miss it and you're outside, you'll just have to jump onto the trailer out here and jump over the wall to get in here. Or if you drive back, you'll want to jump onto the cartel cruiser and onto that trailer right there to jump over the wall to get into the marker. But no matter what, after that, once you're in the marker, you'll be able to get this stinger that will always spawn there from now on, and we're going to drive back to Donald Love's place. So with flying the dodo, just practice with it. If you want to use it in runs, you'll definitely want to practice before you ever, try to do it in a run. Or if you're doing practice runs, it's okay to fail a bunch of times and continue to try to learn how to fly the dodo. If you get comfortable with it, you can use it on other missions. If not, you don't have to use it at all. It's up to you. Whatever is more comfortable. You don't want to just fail over and over again and hate the game. So whatever works for you. So you go back to Donald Love's, You walk in the marker. Do not walk in the marker again here. There's a marker here to start the next mission. You don't want to start that. After Grand Theft Aero, you get back in your car and you drive back to the construction site because that's your next mission. You don't need to do that mission that shows up there, that last mission for Donald Love. It's not required for any percent. It's not required to beat the storyline. So head back to the construction site. And we're going to be going over to Shoreside again. So now you don't have to go through that gate. There's an opening in this wall. And then there's the opening here. And there's the stinger that's always going to spawn. So this is where the marker will be to start the mission. You can grab a new stinger. You can take yours or take whatever car you had if you want. Whatever you want to do. Now we're going to head over to Shoreside. So from here, I like to go straight down this road. And then turn left right here. As you can see, the bridge right here up above us. Just go over this grassy area right here. And then go around right here to get on the bridge. It just came down. We could hear the end of the dinging there. That let us know that it just came down, so you're good to cross. If you have to wait, you have to wait. But you can see on the mini-map there's 3 pink markers and 1 yellow marker. We're going to drive to the pink markers and have them chase us. So the first one is going to be on this main road here. Just follow it around right here. You can see it straight ahead. You don't have to touch him or anything. Just drive close enough to him to where that he kind of gets activated there, and you see that blue arrow above his head. So he'll follow you. You don't need to slow down and wait for him. He'll catch up. You're going to want to turn here on this one. I just missed the turn. You don't need to do that big circle like I did. So just turn on this road right here. And then you're going to go up this hill, and he's going to be on the left side here. I like to stay on the left side when I'm driving up here so that I make sure to kind of activate him to chase me. So he's right there. Everybody's activated. We have 2 brown dots on the mini-map now. You're going to keep following around. You're going to turn left here. And you're going to follow this road all the way to the end. It may take some time to learn this route, but this is going to be your best bet when you're doing this mission by car. So turn right here. The last guy is up here, so just drive close enough to where he gets the arrow, and then turn left along this dirt road and drive over the dam. So now they need to follow you to this yellow marker. Don't get out of the car for any reason here. Drive over to where this is. You can pull in here to get here. Sometimes the AI, so you have the AI that's chasing you, and you have the AI that's going to shoot them. So you can shoot these guys yourself if you want. Pull in this area, this direction like this. As they pull in, you can just drive by, shoot them. Or you can just back in to here. If you do try to drive by, shoot them. Don't shoot your guys. They'll shoot at you. So make sure you're only shooting that car. So as you can see, as they pulled in, your guys blew them up, and it worked out great. So pulling forward again will make sure you can see that they enter here. And once they enter, you can move out of the way again. Your guys shot him up. Your guys will shoot him up here. Sometimes they could, they'll shoot back. They'll kill your guys. You just need to wait it out and stay safe. If you pull in here and get out of the car to try to shoot them, the enemy AI will get weird and drive to a wrong spot. It'll drive to the backside of this area. So you don't want to do that. Just stay in your car the entire time like I did here. If you want to shoot them yourself, just do a drive-by from your car from that first area I was in. But after all of them are dead, it's mission passed, and we're heading back to Staunton. If you're feeling comfortable with the Dodo, you drive straight over there, over that hill. We'll get you into the airport, and you can fly the Dodo back. If not, you just drive back. You just go back to the main road down here. You'll see the billboards. I'll let you know you're going the right way. And just follow this road around till you get to the bridge. And then we'll jump down from the bridge early instead of taking it all the way down. But if the bridge starts dinging, I keep saying ding, like the bell rings, ding, 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 like that. You have plenty of time to get across it. Just as long as the thing hasn't come up yet, you should be okay. But like right now, if you were going the opposite direction, you would be fine to drive over it. So this is where we're jumping off. Just kind of gently jump over the edge there. Don't go too hard. You'll flip the car. If you flip the car, you can grab whatever's here. And we'll head back to the A for Azuka at the construction site, and we will go on to Espresso to Go, which is can be a very difficult mission. You want to pay attention to the route here and do this in a very specific way, because you are on a timer that can run out if you take too much time destroying all these espresso stalls. That's what we're doing. So that's why we got the extra rockets at Phil's earlier. You could also use grenades, or you can just drive into them. Sometimes we do a little of all those things. So first one is here on the map. You can see it has a GPS route to it. It's going to be right over here on the left. I like to just pull up on the street here, get out, either throw a grenade or shoot a rocket. And that's one. So now the timer's started and nothing's on the map. But we're going to turn right here and we're going to drive into the park. And as you get close, it will show up on the map. But you have to know where you're going here. The map is not going to tell you where it is until you're right near it. So pull up here, past it, get out, use your rockets, shoot it, drive out of the park here. We're going to go straight down this road. It's going to be on the right side past this delicious burger. I like to just drive into this one. Boom, easy to drive into them. And keep going down this way. Here's the next one right here. I like to turn and face this direction as I get out and use the rockets or use a grenade. You can throw a full grenade from there. Okay, so if a cop is near you, it's likely he'll bust you, so be careful. If you got to shoot him, shoot him. If you got to run, if you can run away, run away. Whatever you got to do to not get busted, just be careful and get out of there. So now the next one is heading this direction towards Kenji's Casino, where we had a mission earlier, but you're going to turn right before you get there. It's going to be down here, down the little steps here. Grenades, rockets, whatever you want to do should work from right here. Sometimes you can't throw it right, so be prepared for that. If you have a star and you hear cops yelling, just be careful. Make sure you actually blow this up. Make sure it says 5 of 9, and it'll tell you all espresso stalls in Staunton have been destroyed. Be careful, this cop will bust you if you have the door open and he gets there in time, so try to get away from him. Just be careful, you can do that, but sometimes they bust you instantly if the door is open and they're standing there. So anyway, head down this way. Don't take the closest road over there. You won't get to the bridge. You'll go underneath it. So you want to head out where I did to this road, and then you'll be able to get on the bridge. Turn right here, and we're going to head straight across. Obviously, despawning traffic is going to be good for you here, especially on a straight road where they can easily be despawned. So drive straight across here and follow this road around. The next stall will pop up on the map once you get close right here. You can drive into this. I typically drive into this one. The more you drive into them, you're going to damage your car and it will eventually catch on fire, so just be prepared. If your car is fast enough, you can cut through right here and then drive up this hill. Stay on the back side of this building. Once you get up here, be careful on those hills. You can flip, so stay on the back side of this building here. You're heading towards Sal's mansion, and you can pull up right here, and the next stall is across the street. You're protected from guys on the street that may shoot at you with this wall, and you can just throw a grenade full strength right here. Just got to make sure you got the aim right. That's not right. Okay, there you go. And then that will be destroyed. You'll be good to get back in the car and head down this hill. Be careful, stick to the left here, but be careful right here. It will flip you. So slowly go down here, or steadily go down here. Go across, they'll shoot at you. There won't be shotguns, you'll be okay. Turn right here. Follow this road, as you can see on the mini-map. We're going to go through the tunnel. So watch out for traffic in the tunnel. There's lots of turns and curves and stuff here where they can get in the way. So you're just going to follow this along. Watch the mini-map as you're driving through here so you know where to go. We're going to make a left turn once in here. And then that's all you need to do. This can be confusing, but just follow the tunnel. Just keep following it until you cross the water here, as you can see on the mini-map. And then you have a straight road right there. You're going to turn down that road. So turn left and then follow this, and this will take you out of the tunnel. So that's all you need to do. It can't get confusing down there. Just remember, you're going to take that left there to get over here to Shoreside. So we already had one pop up. Be careful right here. There is a guy that's going to try to come and drive into you right here. And if your car is damaged, he may damage it enough to catch on fire. That was him right there in the cartel cruiser. Once you get out of here, just turn around and drive onto the grass, then over here under the bridge, and you can use a grenade or rockets or whatever to get this espresso stall. All right, and there's only one more left. We still have 3 minutes on the time, so not in any real danger unless something goes wrong. If something goes wrong, then you will be in real danger and you will have to speed up. But as long as you kind of have an idea of where you're going, if you need to pause the game to look at this video or look at a map of where these are to help you while you're learning, it's no problem. But once you do it enough, you'll know where to go. So once you go out of there, you'll follow this road around past those billboards up here to the hospital. And you can drive into this one, you can grenade it, you can rocket it, whatever you want to do. Don't want to do that. Don't. Be careful. You got to be careful. Whenever there's a car nearby, you could die, as I almost did there. So just be careful with that. That was a little crazy. So yeah, anything can happen. If I failed there, I would have had to restart this entire mission. You do not want to do that. But luckily, 1 HP left, and we're good. So you can jump straight across there if you want to go get the dodo and fly back. Otherwise, you'll take your normal drive back here on the main road, past the billboards. Like I've been saying, just always remember these billboards as a kind of landmark reference point to where you want to be. And you'll get to the bridge here, and you're driving back to the construction site to start the next mission. Again, like I said before, in the definitive edition, your health refills when you start a new mission, so we don't have to worry about stopping to pick up a heart or anything, which there were some at that hospital. That's where we were, at the hospital. But like I said, don't need it in definitive edition. You're not going to die of hunger. This isn't San Andreas. That same place, you want to jump off gently and head down here. Back to the construction site. If for whatever reason you need to save, the safe house is nearby. It's that purple house that's there. I never save during an 80% run. It's usually unnecessary. So just start the next mission. There's only 2 missions left, this one and the last one. So you're almost there. This is not a very long run. You've almost made it to the end. We're going to take our Stinger that spawns here, and we're going to go to the airport. So right here, you can kind of ignore the GPS and the marker on the map because we're just going to the airport. You want to make sure you have a sniper rifle here or rockets, preferably both, because we're going to need rockets to destroy a plane, and there is a guy with rockets at the airport that we can snipe and pick up if we need him. If you get stuck at the bridge, no problem. You can see the timers at 2:45. We got a while here. If you want to switch cars to something else, you can.
What the dealio?
You may have seen this mission done in a different location. It can be done faster if you go to the dam and shoot the plane down from the sky, but that's kind of advanced. You definitely don't want to do that when you're first starting out. This will be easier to get this done, and you'll only lose a minute or two by doing it this way. So it's not a major time save. yet. Once you get better and you want to save a minute or two, that will be huge, and you can learn that strat. But for now, you're just going to go into the airport. Same route we did before. After this mission, you can fly the dodo back, so you can grab it now or you can grab it afterwards. It's up to you. But here's the dodo if you want to take it. If you're just driving by car, then you can just bypass that area. There's a bribe star right there if you need it. After this, you will have wanted level, so you'll want to pay attention to that. So here we have some guys across the thing. I like to stop on the grass here and snipe them. Snipe this guy first. 2 body shots will kill him, or 1 headshot. Snipe that guy to the far right, and then this guy is the one with the rockets. I like to kill him last to make sure the rockets don't despawn. He only drops 1 rocket, so if you need it, just pick this one up. If you already had some left over from before, you don't have to do that. But once you do that, head down here. I like to turn the car and face it this direction. We're going to get set up here on the runway, and we're going to use the rocket launcher to blow up the plane as it's landing here. So make sure you go down far enough. If you try to do it from where you picked up these rockets, it'll be too far away. The time will run out. As the plane is landing, the time is going to be ticking down, and it's going to seem like you're about to run out of time, but you're going to blow it up kind of at the last second here. And then you'll collect the packages and head back to Staunton. You can see the plane is coming in for a landing here. We're going to kind of shoot it right here in the middle of the runway. Just pay attention to where it is and where it's heading, and just fire your rocket accordingly. And you don't have to be perfect there. As long as you shoot it anywhere near the plane, you should be fine. It will blow up a second time like you saw there. So steer clear of that. But once it does blow up that second time, you can get in your car and you can drive over the packages here. Make sure you get them all. Once you have them all, you'll have the marker on the map to where you need to take them, which is the construction site. There is that bribe star that we passed on the way over here. It's kind of on the edge of that building right there, right in the middle of these planes, as you can see. Just try to remember where that is. It's going to be a lot easier if you have 3 stars instead of 4 on your drive back. And you're going out the airport the same way you came in. If you want to fly the dodo, that would make it even easier to get back if you can fly it. If not, it's, driving is not a big deal. Head up the hill here, turn right to get back on the bridge. If the bridge is up, you may want to drive down and back around to give it time and not just be sitting here as cops swarm you. But we're good on this attempt. We're going to take the same jump down here, past this building, just turn right slightly, and then head down, turning right, so you can follow the GPS at this point. Turn in here and go to where the marker usually is at the construction site. And then we'll end the mission. And then we're going to be ready for the final mission, which is the exchange. And this is going to be started on Staunton. So you're going to drive back over there. If you have the dodo, you can fly over there. You will need $500,000 to start this mission. So if you're finding out that you don't have enough money whenever you're getting to the end of the game here, skip that second purchase of rockets at Phil's, and you should be fine. Even if you died a lot, don't buy extra weapons throughout the run. You should be okay, but it will be close. So just make sure you have the $500,000 before you head over here. There was an old glitch we could use Firefighter to get a lot of money quickly, but that is not available on the definitive edition, so you will have to just get the money the normal way. And like I said, as long as you're not spending too much money throughout the run, you should be fine. So this is the same route that we took on bait. You'll want to turn right at this main road up here to cross the bridges, cross the water here. You're heading towards the sea on the map. That's Catalina. And we're trying to get Maria back from Catalina. So we're bringing the money. We're going to go start this mission right here. Walk into the marker. This can be another one of those markers that gets weird. Sometimes I walk into that little building to help it start. I turn and park the car that direction to be able to get out of here quicker. That's the direction we're heading after we leave here. So once you skip the cutscene, just run backwards. Run into this garage. There's going to be armor you can pick up. And then jump in this truck and drive out. You can run over everybody. They should be running after you. There shouldn't be anybody at the gate here. This will open up. You could stay in this vehicle, or you can jump in your car that you left here. This will show the helicopter. So you're going to drive straight down this road here. And you're going to turn right into the last driveway before you get to the bridge here. Right here. You're going to want to go slow and then stick to the left, get through that opening, and then jump down. You want to jump down slowly and carefully right here. If you go too fast, you'll end up in the water. Turn through here. You're going to drive right through these two trucks at the entrance. Just drive right past them. And you're going to drive up to this sniper rifle. That's right here. Jump out, grab the sniper rifle. You're going to snipe these guys. First, this guy up here. Just shoot him anywhere and they'll die. Then that guy. There's a guy on these shipping containers. And then there's two guys guarding the front here. Okay, so and that's all the ammo you have. You just have enough ammo to kill those guys. You want to jump back in the car and pick up the guns they dropped. So you want to be quick. You don't want to mess around here. Grab those guns, and then you'll have a guy right here you want to kill. And you'll jump forward. Over here to your left, there's a health pickup that you can get if you need it. And then you have that guy there, and then this guy over here. Be careful with your ammo. You're only getting what they drop. As you get here, this cutscene will play.
Get this thing airborne!
So you want to quickly shoot this truck that's driving towards you. As soon as you can, shoot it and blow it up. And then I like to jump towards the front fence here to dodge those shots. And then we're going to kill all the guys that are here. There's not too many. You should be able to see where the shots are coming from. Don't rush them because they will kill you if you're not ready. There will be a guy on the other side of this truck sometimes. He ran forward on this playthrough, so just be prepared. There might be somebody there. There's a guy between those containers we killed. He has a flamethrower, so he'll run towards you. There's a guy up here that you want to kill before you take the stairs. There's two guys here, but Maria is in the middle of them. Do not shoot Maria. Be very careful not to shoot Maria. That will fail the mission. Be a guy right here. I didn't mean to pause the game. Ignore that. There's a guy right here. If you can run up to Maria here and have her follow you, or you can do this part without her and then just run up to her. It can be dangerous if she's near you sometimes, but pick up those rockets. They will be there. I like to jump onto this thing. Don't jump too far. You can end up in the water and fail the mission. But then you can shoot the helicopter there, or you can aim it kind of where I'm at here and just wait for it to drive in front of you and then shoot. And then any percent ends after you destroy the helicopter. GG. Run over. That's it. That's speedrunning Grand Theft Auto 3 any percent. You did it. You made it to the end. If you watch this whole thing, good luck on your runs. If you watch this whole thing multiple times, I hope you're getting faster. If you're not, don't get frustrated. Hang in there. Have fun. Enjoy yourself. There's other categories to do. If you get sick of any percent, there's all missions. There's 100%. There's other games. Just enjoy yourself. It's video games. Have fun. Don't take it too serious. You don't have to be the best. You can just play the game to have fun. So do that if you want. Congratulations on learning to speedrun Grand Theft Auto 3. Good luck.
With the death toll already over 20, police are still finding bodies. There have been no official denials concerning rumors that the dead were members of the Colombian cartel, and still no leads as to the cause of the massacre.
I broke a nail and my hair is ruined. I mean, can you believe it? This one cost me $50.